Good afternoon, friends, Lilligans, anti-novelists, curious onlookers. Welcome back to this episode of Zettelkasten for Fiction, where imagination finds order. You may recall, when I last left you at a check-in, I was sitting at about 25,862 words-ish. So I've done some thorough rewrites today. I've gone in with my writing group, and we have officially workshopped Chapter 2, the plot box, that is now in the books, finished draft, job done, sitting at around 1,400 words after edits. So I wanted to walk you through where I am after today's amazing 4 writing sprints. So first off, we have a new tracker, all printed out. Chapters have been resequenced. Parts have been fleshed out for things that were missing, and I've added in a tracker so that I know which chapters now need finishing attention. So let's check it out. First of all, we are sitting at 28,536 words. Woohoo! So I am making really good progress. But what I've done today is I went in, as I said, we finished workshopping Chapter 2 on the plot box. And you'll notice all of these little brown checks. Those brown checks are to-do boxes. Those are chapters that need attention. So you'll see I'm about halfway done, a little over halfway done here on this, which is parts 1 through 4. We look at part 5. Again, about halfway done with that one. And then if I look at part 6, part 6 is largely unfinished, so that is where the bulk of the work needs to continue, but that's okay. I'm not afraid of the work. Let's look at exactly what I did today. First, I tackled the part 4, chapter 8, which if you look over here, you'll see that is the fundamentals of fiction, chapter 8. So that is digging very deep into the nature of fiction. This is where I go into the details of what does fiction look like? What does it actually do on the page? How should it look? How do you put it together? Are you writing simple fiction? Are you writing sophisticated fiction? Are you writing from experience, which can be tricky? Or are you writing from research, which can also be tricky but can be very satisfying? That's what that chapter digs into. Then I went over to section 3 and wrote on chapter 13. So let's see what chapter 13 looks like. Chapter 13 is the scene transitions worksheet. So that is ways that you can effectively transition your scenes. And then I also worked a little on the novel doctor. If your scenes are going badly or you need help, how to do some scene repair and identify what's wrong or what could go wrong. And then finally, I worked in chapter 16, which is exploring story structure. And I just wrote out a nice basic intro on story structure based in the 3 and 4 act structure, which is the standard Western model, to show you what those should look like and how you can go about tackling them. So that is where we are right now. That is the current state of the book, sitting at 28,500 words. I'm very, very pleased with today's work. I did 4 writing sprints with my writing group. I think everyone was able to get some great work done. So next steps are, I'm going to start going through and filling out these chapters that are marked in brown. The next piece I'm going to tackle is the key players. Your protagonist, your antagonist, antagonistic forces, contagonist, and your villain or your main adversary. So I'm going to get those knocked out over the next couple of days, and then I will dig in to the really deep doo-doo, which is over here when I start tackling story structure. I've got quite a bit of stuff to fill out for you there. So that is the state of the book, Zettelkasten for Fiction, which I'm writing for you to get your writing done. So I will continue digging in. I think I've got maybe 2 more sprints left in me. It is Saturday, the eve of my birthday, so I think I will knock off a little bit early tonight and spend some time with my family because it is beautiful outside on the cattle ranch. So I hear the front porch swing calling. But first, 2 more sprints. So I will set my gorgeous timer, my hourglass, which I don't know who gifted this to me. It was a surprise gift for a 30-minute timer, which I absolutely adore. So I will start my 30-minute sprint. I will get my 2 sprints in, and then I will wrap for the day. So I will leave you there for today, and I will see you tomorrow.